Namaste children. In our previous session we learned similarity properties, right? That is AAA property, SAS, SSS and RHS. Today we are going to continue to solve few more sums in exercise 4.1. Look at the second question now. In the given figure, prove that triangle GUM is similar to triangle BOX and two diagrams are given and the value is given in the sides, that is corresponding sides we have to find out and then check whether both the triangles are similar to each other or not. Okay. In order to compare the corresponding sides, you have to check. First, it is given as GUM. Okay. It means this triangle should move in the order G, U and M. Okay, you should follow this order continuously. And then look at the triangle BOX, B, O and X. So it should be followed in this order only. Okay, and now how you will find the corresponding sides? If you are taking GU, then the corresponding side for GU is BO. Okay, the first two alphabets should be the corresponding side of the next two alphabet in the other triangle also. So when you are finding the corresponding sides for two triangles, you can divide it. Okay, that is the rule. So GU by BO, and then it will be equal to the next corresponding side, that is UM and OX. Okay, so UM by OX, and it will be equal to the third corresponding side. All the three corresponding sides should be equal. Only then we can say it is similar to each other by SSS rule. Okay children, and next the third corresponding side is M and G, and same way here X and B. So MG divided by XB. So this is the first equation that should be formed, and after that you are going to find the values for each corresponding side and substitute in it. For example, GU is here. Now look here, GU is 32 and BO is 12. So you are going to substitute the values. 32 by 12. It is equal to UM by OX. Find the value of UM. It is 48. So 48 divided by OX. OX value is 13. And next MG by XB. MG, value of MG is 52. And 52 divided by XB. XB's value is, X and B is here, the value is 8. Okay, you have to try to simplify. Only if all the three answers are same, we can say that the given triangles are similar to each other. Clear? Shall we continue with the sum? Now the first step, you are going to frame the equation, and in the next step the values are being substituted. Next you are going to try to cancel it out. When you are cancelling it out, what will happen? First let us cancel using two tables. 6 times, and this will go 16 times. Next 3 times and then 8 times. Again I am cancelling using two tables. Then 48 by 13, it is not divisible. And then here again I am going to use two tables. It will become 26. And then 2 times and then 13 times. So 8 by 3 is not equal to 48 by 13, and it is not equal to 13 by 2. Okay, so therefore we can say that triangle GUM is not similar to triangle BOX. Clear? Now look at the next question. In the figure, YH parallel to TE. Prove that triangle WHY is similar to triangle WET, and also find HE and TE. For sums like this, you first split the triangles and draw separately. Okay, so a triangle YWHY is here and the triangle WET is there. So I am going to split it up and draw like this. Okay, whatever values they have given alone, I have first written. And what is the next step now? Same way I am going to use, since there are two triangles, I am going to find the corresponding sides in each other and then write it in proportion. Now the corresponding side for WH is WE. Okay, this is the corresponding side. Why I am saying this as a corresponding side is, look here in the question, this W, H and E is in the same line. That is why we are saying this one as a corresponding side for the triangle WHY also. Okay, then it is equal to WY, this corresponding side I am taking, and so I am going to take the base here. It is WT. Then HY is, it is equal to HY divided by the corresponding side is ET. Okay, and what is the next step now? We are going to substitute the values, whatever we know we are going to substitute. First, in order to find the values, again look at this diagram. Here they have given you WH is equal to 6 and WY is 4, YT is 12. Now WT value will be 4 plus 12. So the value should be 16 here. And the same way for this side, what is the value? 6 already they have mentioned, and we don't know what is the other variable. So I am going to consider it as an unknown. So 6 plus x. Okay. And this side value is also not mentioned. So I am going to consider it as another one unknown variable. Okay. And then I am going to just substitute it. That is what I have written in this diagram. Okay, this diagram I have, based on the diagram and the values that we already have, I have arrived with these values. Now shall we substitute? WH is equal to 6 and then WE value is 6 plus x, and then WY is 4, WT is 4 plus 12, 16, and then HY is 4, ET is y. Okay, this is what I have written here. And now since there are two unknown variables here, I cannot directly equate it. So I am going to, since it is in proportion, can we separate this? Only one unknown you can find at a time. So I am going to take these two equations and then solve. So 4 by 16 is equal to 4 by y, and then I am going to keep this 1 by y here. Just listen children, this 4 by 16 is equal to 4 by y. I am going to keep the y in the same side, that is 1 by y is going to be here only, and I am going to take this 4 by 1 to the other side. So what will happen? 4 by 1 will become 1 by 4. Okay, and then I am going to cancel these two 4's, and the next thing, what will be remaining? 1 by 16 is equal to 1 by y. Since I need the value of y, I am going to bring the y to the other side, cross multiply, and then 16 is going to come in the numerator. So y is equal to 16. After finding the value of y, we have to again find the value of x. There is one more unknown variable, right? So in order to find this unknown variable, you can directly equate these two. Now 6 by 6 plus x is equal to 4 by 16, and then I am going to keep the 6 plus x in one side, or I can take it here. Look here, this 6 plus x is taken to the other side, and 1 by 4 is brought here, so it becomes 4 by 1. 6 into 4 by 1 is equal to 6 plus x. Okay, and then 6 into 4 will give us 24. So 24 is equal to 6 plus x. Since I need the value of y, I am going to keep this, x, I am going to keep this x here and bring this 6 to the other side. So when addition is brought here, it becomes subtraction. So 24 minus 6 will give us 18. So therefore, we have found two unknown variables, x is equal to 18 and y is equal to 16. And then you are going to substitute these two values in this equation. Okay, when you are substituting, you will get 6 by 24 is equal to 4 by 16 is equal to 4 by 16. Then when you are cancelling, all the three values will be 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. And then we can say that the triangles are similar to each other. Is this sum clear? Look at the next question. In the given figure, if triangle EAT is similar to triangle BUN, find the measure of all angles. They have given you two triangles with some measurement. You are going to find the angle and check whether these two are similar or not. Okay. In the previous sum, they have given you corresponding sides, and in this sum, you are going to find the corresponding angles. Okay. So first, E is the angle, and you have to find which one is corresponding angle to that. Okay. So here E is in the topmost position. So I am going to take this B as the corresponding angle for this. Okay. Here, if look here, if E is in the first, then it means E, A and T. It is going in this order. If B is in the first, here B, U and N. This triangle will move around in this order only. Okay. That is main, children, only then the answer will be correct. So now, first angle E is equal to angle B. Okay. And then first write the corresponding angles, then we will substitute the values. So angle E is equal to angle B, and then angle A will be equal to angle U. Next, angle T is equal to angle N. These are all the corresponding angles. And now we are going to substitute the values. Angle E is equal to X. Okay. And then angle B is also equal to X. That is first equation. After that, angle A is equal to 2X. They have given you the value here, right? So angle A is equal to 2X. And angle U, nothing is mentioned. So I am going to just consider it as angle U only and mark it as equation 2. Just for our purpose only, we are just mentioning it as 1, 2 and 3. Okay. And then the third angle, angle T. Angle T also does not have a value, so we can consider it as angle T, and it is equal to angle N. What is the value of angle N? X plus 40. Okay. And then we are going to substitute it. Now, after this, you can find the value of this T alone, right? So we know that angle T is also equal to X plus 40. So in triangle EAT, I am going to substitute the values E, A and T. What is the value of E? It is X, and then the value of A is plus 2X, and now we have found out the value of T, because the corresponding angle for T is angle N and its value is X plus 40. And then I am going to equate it to 180, because sum of three sides of a triangle will always be equal to 180. Clear? And after this, we are going to add and then find the value of X. Let us do that. Now, X plus 2X plus X, that is X, 2X and X. All are like terms, so we can add it. So 2 plus 1 will give us 3, and 3 plus 1, 4X. Okay, 4X plus 40 is equal to 180. And then I am going to keep the 4X alone here and bring this 40 to the other side. So this plus, when it is moving on to the other side, it becomes minus 40. So the answer will be 180 minus 40 is 140. And then 4X is equal to 140. So we need the value of X. So I am going to bring this 4 here. When multiplication is brought here, it will become division. Very good. So the answer is, you can cancel it out, 7 times and 0 again 35. So X is equal to 35 degrees. Okay. Now we know all the values. Shall we substitute it in the triangle? So they have given this value as X and the value we have found out. So I am going to substitute 35 degree and 70 degree. Here 35 plus 40 was the value of N. So we are going to add with 35 and write it as 75 degree and 35 degree. Now we are going to check whether these all the angles are same. If it is same, we can declare it as it is similar to each other. So angle E is equal to 35 degree. Same way angle B is also equal to 35 degree. Then angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle U is also equal to 70 degree. then angle T is equal to angle N. Both are 75 degrees. Okay. And for homework, you can solve this 2, 3 and 4 in exercise 4.1. Okay. First go through the video nicely and then start solving. Thank you, children.